Okay, I'm done using my poop knife, so it's time for part 2.
I have.
You can still hear this as you walk away. Still hear this as you walk away?
Yeah, I have my headphone in.
Right. All right.
He took his own life. She took her own life. I don't even have a life. He took his own life. She took her own life. Yeah, not been long life. She took her own life.
Often sit and wonder why he committed suicide. Was it just an accident? Were you trying to get high? Did you think about your kids? Is it hard to simplify? Why'd you sacrifice your life just for one last ride? There's no dignity in the way you died. You could call me cold-hearted, but I didn't even cry. What do you say to the family when he knew right from right? Tears in his mother's eyes when she stood to testify. He took his own life, another line, another pill. Anything to help so we don't feel real. I wonder if he knew what that dose he was about to be killed for with real purple hills. There's a demon in the moon and I pray for the lost. It's a cold-hearted game, abominations to the cross. Severe, manic, depressive disorder. The suicide rate's about 20%.
Feathering in your garden, catching me a mouse.
For reference, the chick in that song, she was my first fan ever. Like the very first anything I ever did. She was the first person to ever comment, like, share, subscribe, any of that shit. And we're still friends today. She actually just put $600 into me for making fucking AI videos of some of her paintings.
That's awesome.
Right. That's dope. That's the kind of fucking support artist needs. And I fucking love her for that. She wrote that song a long time ago. And I was like, dude, let me put that in a real track. I want to make this track about my homie Justin. Justin overdosed and died. You see him in a lot of my songs. Is what it is. What'd you think? Go ahead. Your turn. You're big on the screen. Look at you. Get your titties out. I just got to see them titties in my text messages.
God damn it!
What?
I want to say that probably I like. Damn, man, it's just it hits hard. That song actually kind of hit hard as I was walking. Just it's hard because of suicidal thoughts, you know. So, I'd give it a 7.5. And the reason why I'm giving it a 7.5 is because it really made me think about my life in a way, if that makes sense. It had me kind of sit there. Somebody blushing. Shut up. But yeah, no, a 7.5 definitely. The vocals were on point. The song, the meaning of the song was it transformed me into the song, if that makes sense. Like I felt the
Word.
lyrics.
And the pictures of her dancing and shit, it looks all AI and shit. Those are all based off of real photos of her. So that's really what she looks like. It's really her. Yeah. This next one is called "Rest My Sin." This song is the reason why I named the album "Rest My Sin," but there's more meaning behind "Rest My Sin" because you know what I'm saying. It's like you'll figure it out if you fucking figure it out. We live in the age of AI. Listen, man. Not every damn thing is AI. Stop crying. Listen, check it out. Bitch, I recognize you intrigued. An obsessive gravitation, a kind of sick fascination, fueled with infatuation. This isn't salvation. Abandon that narration. We nurture devastation. A mutual detonation. You're magnetized to me, a mirror of the polarity. They label me sickening, devoid of sanctity. Hope emancipate souls with this a simple perception. A vital romance built on dark introspection. They designate me sickening, anomalous cognition. A paradoxical entity plagued with premonition. No celestial imagery, no divine attribution. Just a product of drama, refined and ammunition. No ceremony, no bias, no ornamental display. A deconstructed love locked in decode and decay. You solicit devotion, dismember the thesis. What is here is obsolete and deceit never ceases. Lexical precision, every sentence incision. The syllables serrated with malignant intention. Of superficial antics, no performative guise. I architect my empire from the collapse of your lies. Metamorphic evolution when I entered the past. Now all in the personal construct stays off too fast. You fantasize eternity, I repudiate the scheme. I guess I'm not meant for love, I'm chasing a dream. That one empirical truth I continually observe is the clinical exodus of those who converge. From nocturnal emergence to dino decline, an infinite loop of the fractured and blind. Perhaps we'll transcend into something refined. Perhaps construct meaning that isn't maligned. Until then remain distant, peripheral gaze. So I'll take over this city in a nihilist stand. Recognize your intrigue. An obsessive gravitation, a synaptic fascination, fueled with infatuation. This is a salvation, abandon that narration. I do not need your devastation, mutual detonation. You're magnetized to me, mirror the polarity. They label me sickening, devoid of sanctity. Emancipate souls of this a simple perception of volatile romance, built on dark introspection. Do not misinterpret my presence in congregations. I remain in isolation despite close proximation. Yes, there was conversion, was momentary ignition, but do not conflate that with permanent position. Maybe we're in love in other dimensions, alternate environments, alternate intentions. You'll never decipher the state of my mind. I got schizophrenic thoughts and I'm feeling human disentanglement. So do I reciprocate. No necessity for truth that disintegrate into fake excessive ego. Excessive remnants of pain, phantoms of history that essentially remain. You articulate permanent, I interpret illusions. When there's too many endings to invest in delusion, we collided impossible with chemistry unplanned. Do not misdiagnose that as something that stands. What empirical truth I can continually observe. It's the sickening exodus of those who converge. From nocturnal emergence to dino decline, an infinite loop of the fractured and blind. Perhaps we'll transcend into something refined. Perhaps construct meaning that isn't maligned. And until they remain distant, remain distant. You understand what I mean? Stay the fuck away from me. Sarah, Marianne, Destiny, Nikki. Stay the fuck away from me. What's this? Get up. Rapping and shit. Letting the beat ride, let the beat ride, let the beat ride. I'll be sitting it. SicKKo ENT. I had to let some shit out. Hey, yo, Nikki. How the fuck you gonna kill somebody, psycho? What the fuck? Yo. I know I have my flaws, but nothing compared to what these bitches did. Check it. Have you ever been in love with a bitch and she just a hoe? Sing along.
From nocturnal emergence to dino decline, an infinite loop of the fractured and blind. Perhaps we'll transcend into something refined, perhaps construct meaning that isn't malign. Until then remain distant, peripheral gaze. So I'll take over the city and annihilate sound. I recognize your intrigue and obsessive gravitation of seductive fascination, fueled with infatuation. This is a salvation, abandon that narration. I do not need your devastation, a mutual detonation. We magnetize to me, a mirror of the polarity. They label me sickening, devoid of sanctity. I'll emancipate souls like this is simple perception. Volatile romance built on dark introspection.
All right, well, you sounded horrible in the beginning. Oh my God, never try to sing. I'm just saying, don't ever try to sing. You're better off just rapping.
Oh, you wouldn't believe how many people tell me that.
Just because your vocals were not on point at times, except for
You do know that. You do know that I hate you, and I hope you burn in the abyss for all of eternity for the negative things you keep saying.
But I did like the beat. The lyrics were fire. So just because of that, you get a 6.5, honestly. You're horrible.
He liked it. Look, he liked it.
Yeah, I know he did. I gave it a 6.5. What's
The
wrong
fuck?
with
You want me
that?
to sound? You want me to sound like I'm on the fucking radio? Okay, I'll sound like I'm on the fucking radio. All right, all right.
I know I ain't got no good vocals, so I can't talk shit. But I'm just saying, don't sing.
It's coming. I'll sound like I'm on the. I'll sound like I'm on the radio a few songs from now. Okay, just to prove to everybody that I could do it. I did it, but that's not the kind of artist that I want to be. I don't want to be fucking in sync and fucking Backstreet Boys.
I like hearing you rap. That's the thing.
You know what I like? You want to know what I like?
What do you like?
Peanut butter and chihuahuas.
You know what I don't like that would kill me? Peanut butter. But I love chihuahuas.
SicKKo ENT. We don't just dismantle reputations. We anatomize illusions. OG. A self-proclaimed relic. You are a manufactured myth, artificially made. OG just a prefix that you desperately parade. Your persona is synthetic, your integrity decayed. I'm the audit of your aura, watch your empire degrade. Manufactured myth, yeah, your legacy hollow. A bravado on the surface, but there's nothing to follow. You are prodigalized prophet with the counterfeit gospel. I'm the end of your narrative, a catastrophic novel. Your vernacular embellished, but your substance deficient. Pseudo-intellectual posture smack a lack of cognition. You regurgitate rhetoric with no authentic core. Just a derivative dialect we done all heard before. Your chronology fabricated. You were myth in your prime, claiming elder status, yet irrelevant in time. OG implies originator, architect of the sign, but you parasitic siphoning what's already been found. You an algorithmic exodus, statistical fluke. A digital mirage with an embellished rebuke. Every metric inconsistent, every spike anomalies. You a data set distortion, not an artist, just a promise list. Manufactured myth, artificially made. OG just a prefix that you desperately parade. Your persona synthetic, your integrity decayed. I'm the audit of your aura, watch your empire degrade. Fake OG. Custom is my SicKKo ENT. Infrastructure's brittle, built on dubious acclaim. A precarious persona with no verifiable name. You can modify your attention with sensational debris that degenerates a symbol just to boost your degree. No discernment, no standard, just a spectacle of noise. A catastrophe, a cloak chasing juvenile ploys. You facilitate degenerates, they call it a brand, but your platform's just erosion masquerading as a plan. Placidically embedded in your interpersonal ties. Congratulate in public, then you weaponize lies. You are diplomatically vacant, opportunistic host with the ethical alignment of a parasitic ghost. Who conferred your distinction? Who validated rank? You anointed yourself sovereign. Now your kingdom's bankrupt. I'm a linguistic surgeon, dismember your facade. Every bar and incision exposing the fraud. Your semantics pedestrian, your cadence contrived. I'm a lexicon weapon, you linguistically deprived. Your existence derivative, devoid of innovation. I'm the terminal diagnosis, your false observation. You are antiquated, devastated, intellectually dead. I'm the obituary author of the state that you in. Manufactured myth, artificially made. OG just a preface that you desperately parade. Your personas invade, your integrity decayed on the audit of your aura. Watch your empire degrade. Watch your empire degrade. Hey, this wasn't a diss. This was an exploration. You didn't build a legacy. You fabricated a narrative. Just a panel full of snakes.
So I'm giving that an 8.5. An 8.5, y'all. An 8.5. You heard 8.5, close to 10. 8.5. You heard that right. I love the lyrics. I love the rapping. The rapping was fucking holy fuck phenomenal. The words that you used, not a lot of people would use.
And I was trying my hardest to use words that I know for a fact he wouldn't even understand.
That's why I said, like, not a lot of artists would use so much words like that. What you would call sophisticated, smart words, you know? No, honestly, an 8.5. Everything about it was fucking phenomenal. Fucking phenomenal. The song, the singing that you're talking about, that didn't bother me at all. That actually kind of went with what you were trying to create. So
Right.
8.5.
You're not saying that just because I told you if you don't, I'm going to kick you in your balls.
I don't give a shit. I don't have balls.
So you're telling me that your vagina lips do not look like they're all the way down to your knees?
No.
I'm gonna hang these now.
SicKKo. Same spot, different day. He's always at the window. Cause I'm sitting quiet with a blind state crack. Sunlight hitting dust, but he don't react. Ashtray full, TV on mute. Whole world moving, but he's stuck on loop. Neighbors come and go, cars pass by. kids grow up right in front of his eyes. Used to be outside, used to be known. Now we just watch from a world he's outgrown. Got memories hanging like pictures on nails. Some good days, mostly yells. Phone don't ring, fridge don't slide. So he just sits with his thoughts and let him ride. Time don't stop, it just moves along. He's a tick in every song, trying to find where he went wrong. But he just keeps holding on, looking out my window, watching life pass me by slow. Same street, same shadow, same pain that nobody knows. Looking out my window, dream about the life I let go. If I step outside, I don't know if I found myself no more. If I find myself no more. Cause some got stories he's never told, buried deep where the hurt stay cold. Lies from the past still echo fame, but the present feel like it's covered in pain. Used to chase nights, now we chase sleep, but even in dreams it cuts too deep. Every regret from the front row seat, replaying moments he can't delete. He sees his younger self in the glass, like damn how we let it pass. Could've been more, could've been free. Now it's just him and what used to be. Clock keeps ticking, don't wait for pain. Don't rewind, don't explain. He whispers low in the window pane. Would I do it all again? Looking out my window, watching life pass me by slow. Same street, same shadow, same pain that nobody knows. Looking out my window, dream about the life I let go. If I step outside, I don't know if I find myself no more. Curtains move when the wind blow through, like the world's still calling you. One step out, one chance left, but fear got a hold on every breath. Looking at my window, yeah, still here though. Maybe tomorrow, right there. Looking out my window. Hey, SicKKo Entertainment.
So, just because I feel like you wanted to make it ironic with your weird ass singing, I'm gonna give it a 9 because that shit was fucking amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
There's something about looking out my window. It just speaks to the soul of people who have looked out their window.
Right.
I'm sorry, I've done it. Like I said, I've never left my room. I was always in my room. So guess what? There was a window in my room. Guess what I did? Game and look out the window and watched everybody else have fun.
The only time I ever really look out the window and watch shit is when I'm in fucking jail. And so that's why, like, when I play that song, that's what I think about. It's like, I got better shit to do than sit in jail.
Now I got better shit to do than sit in my room. That's why I was like, definitely, and it makes you think.
There's nothing worse than being in a situation where your home life feels like jail. You know? That's where I feel like Custom's at.
But he does work.
When?
Tune in for part 3.